Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be doing Shanks and Luffy. That scene where Shanks saves Luffy and loses his arm. So it's on a landscape orientation page as usual. And use a pencil and eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. And we're going to start with Shanks. We're going to start with his nose, okay? So center point of my page is approximately here. So Shanks' nose is like up a little bit to the left. So middle point, my page is about here, up, left, and we're gonna start with his nose. And his nose is like a letter L, basically. Goes down and across. Like so. Right? And the nostril is just like above this line, just there. So his forehead and his brow. So we go up, out like that. And then his forehead really long up to there. So we can't really see his eye, his hair is like covering it. So we'll just get the main shape for his face and then we'll do his hair and then see if we can get some of his scars in and stuff. So down at the bottom of his nose, do top lip, just there. Right, sticks out, bottom lip, sticks out like so. It's kind of like a letter M. And then like turns sideways, see? So we got an L, M. It's a good way to remember it actually, L, M. Because they come after each other in the alphabet. If you're, I just realized this. Nose, when you're drawing a nose, you do an L first and then you do an M. Whoa, mind blown. And then his mouth line. Did that blow anyone else's mind? Blew my mind. I'm weird though. So his mouth line just there. And then his chin. Goes down like so. Around the bottom. So there. Right, and we're coming up now for his jawline, following this line for his mouth. And his jaw turns and goes up the side of his face. He might have a bottom lip line as well, somewhere like here. So like proportion wise, I'd say like where his eye should be, which is across from his sort of brow area here. Eyes to nose is about the same as nose to chin. So like the nostril is halfway between this eye area, where his eye should be, the brow area, and his chin. So this is halfway, right? And then nose to bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin, right? So they're your sort of standard proportions for the human face. Depending on the character's position, of course. Like if his head was tilted back a little bit, it'd be a bit different, but he's just straight on, so it's easy to remember. Nose halfway between eyes, chin. Bottom lip halfway between nose, chin. Okay, so ear, just here. Comes around like so. And usually your ear will line up horizontally with the, kind of with the nose. So like this way. Sort of lines up, see? At the bottom of the nose. And the top of the ear will line up with like the top of his eye. So that's how far you want to be going with it. That's your size. And then inside, ear ligaments around like so. You can do that lots of different ways. There's easy ways, hard ways. But no one really looks at ears anyway. And right, so then his hair and his fringe. So we got sideburn here. And then we got like all these spikes coming down along his head, okay? So we gotta just do them. There's no easy way to do it, so you just go for it. So there. This kind of thing, and there could be some sort of like extra sort of hairlines and stuff, but we'll add them I guess when we've We'll add most of them when his hair's like drawn in and stuff like that. Like so. Okay, so for an eye, right, we can kind of see a shadow of an eye. So like this comes down here, and then the shadow of his eye kind of comes around underneath his hair. So it like comes down underneath here. Right? Kind of like he's wearing sunglasses or something. And then you just color this in black. Right, so then, and he's got scars, of course, so thin sort of scar lines. 1, 2, and a third, just there. I think we can see a little bit up here on his brow as well. Like so. Okay, so he's got a mustache, so kind of just these straightish sort of lines coming down around his mouth. Dash sort of lines. Like so, and then some longer ones on his chin. Like that. Alright, so then the rest of his hair. So we're gonna go spiking out this way. Like this. It's gonna go around the back of his head, right? So this is gonna go up like that. And he's got a bit of a bump here. So there. And then we're going to bring it up and around the back. So we'll do the back first, and then we'll try and sort of bring it around to the front. It might be easier because there's more hair spikes down here. So we'll add some hair spikes down here first. Right, like so. And then the back of his head will come up to here. Maybe a bit longer. Might go off the top of my page now. Just looking at the size of his head. So up to here, and then we'll bring this bit. Yeah, I'd say we'll go off the top. Yeah. So if you have more room, you could just join these two lines together. I just ran out of space. Oops. And then more texture lines and hairlines. Like so. Right, so then his neck. So comes down from the back, just like here. And then the front portion comes out from his chin. There. And then we'll bring it around. Like that. And he's got a shirt on, right? So he's got like a shirt collar. Just there. And then this comes down. Back up. Down. Down. Like so. And then the front of his shirt comes down here. And then the other side of his collar. Up and down. In. Like so, right? So like Luffy's head is like here, so we can't see the rest of the front of his chest. You can just see like some chest lines and maybe like some hatching or something underneath. Now his back, right, comes out just sort of this line for his neck. So his back comes out, shoulder blade. And then it comes around to this shirt that's torn, ripped and torn, where he's lost his arm, right? So kind of zigzag sort of lines, just like a torn sort of squiggly sort of line, right? Like that. And then it comes up like so. Like that. And then the other side of it sort of out like here. And of course there's all sort of blood and stuff coming out from this. Like so. So like, you know, if you wanted, you could like color this in sort of dark inside here. You know, or if you're coloring with actual colors, you know, you do it red. But if you're doing it sort of manga style, you know, sort of dark shadow in here. And then some like hatching and stuff coming out. You know, something like that. Or you could just color it red. So then his back comes down like so. And then we just got some like faux lines and stuff on his body and his shirt, right? So like sort of a shirt line up around here. Faux lines and stuff there. Around here. Some faux lines coming down his shirt here. Like so. Okay, so he's got like his hand on like Luffy's head, right? So, and the top of Luffy's head is here. So I guess we gotta like do the top of his head first. Well, no, we can do his sort of face, right? So his brow just down here, right? So we've got like a curved line for his brow. And like the top of Luffy's head comes around here. So his nose, little sort of stumpy nose there. And then his top lip. We've got that sort of letter M thing going on again. And then his mouth, so he's crying, so big open mouth. Really sort of cartoonish sort of look to it. And then his bottom lip. Can't see his chin because his shoulder is over it. We can see teeth. So teeth in there. Teeth in here. You can kind of see his tongue. And some of his back teeth. Just here. And maybe the side of his mouth on the other side. It's a big open mouth. Right, so his brow is here, right? So that means we know where his eyebrow is. Just there. And then his eyelid line, just here. You know, his eye is closed, right? So then, the rest of his head, right? So he's got like hair spikes here. Coming down like that. And then we got an ear. Kind of bumps down like so, because we can kind of see the back of his ear. And then his earlobe. And then bones and ligament lines inside. So we can kind of see some of his jaw. Just there. So then the rest of his head, so his hair spikes kind of come up around Shanks here. Right, and you're gonna leave a gap right here because Shanks's hand is on his head, right? So leave a gap here and then go down. Kind of like that. We have a gap, and then we get the rest of his body in, and then we'll do Shanks's hand, right? So his shoulder, Luffy's shoulder, like so. And the back of his collar comes out this way. Down. T-shirt. There. Then we got like a t-shirt line. Right, so they're in water as well, so we gotta like do a sort of a waving line coming down. Like this kind of thing. And there's nothing drawn into it, but like if you want to do like some more sort of wavy lines, you can. You know, it's all blue and white colored in, so there is no black lines. But just if you were doing it just with line, you could do it that way. And then rest of Luffy's sleeve, just here. So, and Luffy's fist here. So it's basically like a box with points on it. So we go up, down, knuckles, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down like so, the side. We can see his thumb just clenched over here. And then his wrist goes down like so. Wrist goes down there and joins his arm somewhere there. Got like some hand lines, you know, some bones on his hand, but not a lot of detail. And Shanks' shirt, a lot of middle line just there. And some more sort of faux lines for his shirt. Like so. Okay, so Shanks' hand, right. So take your time with hands, they're tricky. So we got like 4 together and 1 out on its own, right? So we'll do them one at a time, no easy way, okay? So we'll start with his pinky down here. So up around for his knuckle. Like that. So take your time with hands now, pause the video a lot. Pinky there. Then the ring finger. Like so. And then up to there. And then turn for a knuckle. Just there. Next one. Like so. Up for a knuckle. So you've got 2 knuckles in your fingers. Well, 3 if you count this one down here, but there's 2 knuckles, main ones in your finger. 2 places they change direction. And we go up. Number 2. Okay? 1, 2. And then index. One knuckle, 2 knuckle. Like so. And then we got like some knuckle bumps at the back. 1, 2, 3. Fingernails. So I'm not doing the last finger because it's a little bit different. It's the thumb, so it's sticking out a little bit. It's a little bit different to these ones. So we'll deal with that one now in a second. Like that, right? So there's like a Luffy hair spike sticking out there, and then we can see kind of some of his thumb, not all of it, sticking out here, right? So comes out there and goes back like so, and like into here, and then we got like his thumbnail just there. Right, and then we can see the rest of his shoulder sort of sticking out and down here. Like so. And then his arm going down there. And, my friends, that is everything. That is how to draw Shanks and Luffy together. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next